I got to sit down with a millionaire and talk for about an hour and a half today, and I think I learned more in that hour and a half than I've learned in the entirety of my entrepreneurial career. Bro, you're kidding. I kid you not, we are 30 seconds into the video. I just clicked record. I opened my MacBook, and it died immediately. I had the script on this thing. I don't even remember what I was going to talk about now. Now I don't even remember. And that had the earlier video on it, which I deleted from my phone. So I don't even remember what I was talking about earlier either. I'm sitting in the dark now. I'm sad. I'm upset. And it wasn't technical stuff. It wasn't anything to do with AI or new technology that's coming out. And what I mean by that is it wasn't groundbreaking information. Most of it was stuff that I already knew, but I learned how to apply it, and he made my critical thinking skills much better. He just taught me how to think like him. And he asked me this question, and it's really sticking with me because I still don't quite have an answer for it. And the first thing that I did was bounce to all of my old sales tactics from doing sales calls so long ago, thinking, okay, what are his pain points? What is his desired outcome? And what does he need help with? Where I can also make money. And the question that he asked me, how can you help me make money while making you money? And it's such a complex question for him, especially because he's already where he wants to be. He's already got his desired outcome. There's not a lot that he's wanting to do anymore. I mean, this dude runs private equity. He's owned all sorts of businesses. He started from nothing, so he has a story to tell. And the list goes on and on and on. But there was a lot more substance to the talk than just that bit. I learned a lot more than that. Like, he told me pivot isn't something that you just think that you need to do, but it's a deep intuition where you say, okay, what I'm doing hasn't worked. It's not working right now. I need to do something different. It doesn't necessarily mean switch industries completely, although in my case, maybe. It seemed like he was hinting at that quite a lot, but I'm not too sure. But pivots can be small, they can be large. It's a spectrum. It's not just one set in stone piece that you can move on a chessboard. It's an internal game of chess in the game that you're already playing. But another thing that he was teaching me is that my scale is too small in terms of thinking, which it hasn't always been. When I was starting out entrepreneurship from the jump, I was very ambitious. I had the next 30 years of my life mapped out. I wanted to build a business, use that money, build another business, use that money, buy a business, and start my private equity journey. My portfolio was going to be the most diverse possible. I'm talking real estate, crypto, ETFs, you name it, I wanted it. Because I was scared that when I did get rich, I was going to go back to being broke, which is even bigger of a nightmare than just staying where I'm at. But he kind of reignited that flame in me to think larger. But that doesn't mean let go of the focus on what you're doing right now. It doesn't mean lose sight on what's in front of you. It means to think past that, and then past that, and then past that, and then past that. These lights won't turn on anymore. I hope I didn't just kill the battery in my car. Although that might be that, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. But that's so odd because I've always thought of myself as this super ambitious person with big dreams and big goals, aspirations, and I would do anything to achieve them. But I guess I lost my ambition somewhere in that mess, and I can't believe that it took me an hour and a half long talk of being told stuff that I already thought I knew to realize that I need to be more ambitious. And thinking ahead can be some of the most exhausting thinking that you can possibly do starting out because you're so focused on what you need to get done now. And the milestone in front of you is priority number one. And so it's weird having somebody tell you when you've thought about all the other priorities up until this point that priority number one, you need to think past that. And then past that, and then past that. It's great to have milestones, but you don't just stop at 100K subscribers. You want the gold plaque. And when you get the gold plaque, you want the diamond one. And when you get the diamond one, you want to be Mr. Beast. It's hitting that one silver plaque that tells you, you know what, you can do this. But there's a step before that when you hit 10K subscribers telling you you can make it to 100K. And there's a step before that when you hit 1,000 that tells you you can get 10. And then there's a step before that when you hit 100 that says, you know what, I can hit 1,000. So I'm just waiting to hit the first milestone for proof that the rest is obtainable too. So that's a diagnosis for where my ambition went. But it's crazy, it took him explaining it back to me to let me know I need to be more ambitious. Anyways, I've still got to upload all of this footage, and then I have to edit it, and there's still shorts that I need to make. So I'm going to lose my mind, but I should have a vlog that is supposed to be coming out tomorrow. I have to film all the rest of the footage for that and edit that too. So if it doesn't come out this Sunday, then I'll drop it when it's ready and have another one prepped for that Sunday because Sundays are going to be the day for vlogs and I want to be able to post every single Sunday. I want to be consistent with it. I understand that in this game, consistency is key and I'm doing pretty well so far. I mean, I posted a video a day for the past 5 days. That's pretty admirable. And the reels that I have been posting have gone absolutely nuts. So thank you for the freaks that watch those. I thought YouTube Shorts was nothing but brain rot, but apparently those go pretty good. Go follow the Instagram. For some reason, Reels are the worst performing short form content that I have, and all it's doing is re-uploading my TikToks. So it's weird that on 2 platforms they're not doing that bad, and then you check the Reels and they're horrible. I would bit my tongue mid-sentence. I have to re-record that. That's a whole other thing that I want to talk about in another video, about the dynamics of scaling a personal brand and the strengths and weaknesses of that. Who knows when that's going to be coming out. Anyways, grind don't stop. Watch the next video too. It's right here. Or it's one of them, bro.